Alright, and hey there, Prox Gaming Crew, and this is Proxify here, and guys, and welcome back to another episode of the Tears of the Kingdom Let's Play. And if you guys missed out during the last one, we went and did some stuff within the Temple of Time, got ourselves an extra additional heart container, and then from there we did see the white serpent, and he went and dispersed out with some of the clouds, and now we're finally starting to reach on our way to a place known as the Hyrule Kingdom, and that's exactly what we're going to be doing here for today, is exploring around within this type of big, huge area that is going to be happening within our time. And here we are, we're finally at this area now. And if you guys do recall, we did get ourselves a new objective because we did see Princess Zelda for a little bit within the Temple of Time, but during that, from that whole experience within the last episode, she did say that we have to go and find her around out here. And the first thing that we have to go and do is head to the Kingdom of Hyrule, and that is exactly where we do need to go and head to, where that checkpoint is going to be. Now, I did do a little bit of some research on my own time just to kind of figure out exactly where we need to go. So it seems like we have to go to some sort of lookout type of outpost that's going to happen, where I think we are going to be meeting up with Purah with our time of this episode for today. But not only that, but we are going to be seeing some brand new enemies out here. We got ourselves with some goblins, and also as well too, you can't also forget about with the moblins as well too, which I believe there are also going to be some enemies that are going to be showing up around later on. But there we go. We got ourselves with our very first item from the Bokoblins. Got ourselves with the Bokoblin horn, and we also got ourselves with some extra apples, which that's pretty nice. So that we can go and use those for some crafting, or just use those to just kind of just heal ourselves up along with our way. So let's just kind of just follow throughout this path, and while we are heading throughout this path for today and try to reach out over to our next objective, if you guys are new to the channel, make sure that you guys go and click that subscribe button. Also, too, don't forget to like and also comment down below for the episode for today. And not only that, but if you guys want to get yourself within the notification bell to keep up to date with anything that is going on, you guys can go feel free to go ahead and do so. We do live streams out here on the channel. We do that on Wednesdays. We are playing Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon for the time being right now. Later on, I do have another project that's going to happen afterwards, but I don't know if I already went and told you guys about that, but I do have another 3DS game in the works that I do want to go and play right on after, once we're done with everything that has to get finished within Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon. I know that we're starting to head on over to the old Clockworks, which I believe that is going to be something that is going to be happening within our time within our time for today, actually, which is, well, since this is going to basically be like a post recording though, I am doing this out on Wednesday, so you guys will be able to go and see that we are going to be heading on over to the old Clockworks during that time. But here we are. We're going to be having to go and check around over here in this type of area, in this tree fort type of part, because I think there could actually be a potential chest up here, and I think there is one where we could go and kind of do some exploration around out here. Hold on. Whoa. I was just trying to get my item ready, man, and I totally forgot about what type of thing that I needed. But I think this weapon is gonna work out pretty well, because at least I can just kind of just blow these guys off of their tree fort that's going on. But there we go. That's pretty nice. We can just go and grab the chest right here, right now. We don't even have to even worry about that. Hey, I think there's also a spear that we can also go and pick up around down in this type of part as well too. Nice. Got ourselves with the opal. Oh, and these guys are already back again, huh? You ready for more? Alright, well, I guess I'll go and knock you guys out around down here. Now, you want to be careful about what you're going to be doing out here with these Bokoblins, because just like how in Breath of the Wild is going to be about, I believe there's going to be a thing known as the Blood Moon, which I think that kind of happens, like, very rarely on some occasions. But if you actually decide to be, like, going and battling out with all these different, like, Bokoblins, like, here and there, you may probably feel like you may you have been like doing like a lot of damage to like all these guys, and like and they're not gonna be like able to get like responded back. Well, at some point they are gonna get like responded back, and just because of that Blood Moon, it'll respawn out all those enemies. So all those enemies that you already went and did, they will literally return at some point later on down the road. But I'm just kind of just being a little bit of a fair warning for that type of part that's gonna be going on. But I know that there's going to be some items, which I totally forgot about picking up, and I should probably go and do that now. I want to go and pick those up. So here's the Rusty Claymore. I do want that, and I do also want this as well, because we got ourselves with the Rusty Halberd. But let me just go and kind of toss some things, which I don't think I really do need. I don't think we really do need this thing anymore, so we can just go and drop that and pick this up instead. Nice. Okay, well, at least we got ourselves a little bit some extra better items out here for the time being for now. Well, let's go and head back onto that pathway that we were kind of originally heading onward over towards here for. And there's Ganon's castle. I know that we already kind of saw that at the very beginning of our time with the castle and everything getting like crumbled around out here. But now he's already went and taken over that whole entire place that's happening at this point in time. But let's go and see what is going to happen from here, because I don't know if there's any other type of enemies that are going to be showing up around, but everything seems a little bit quiet for now, though, which that's pretty nice. But within these two videos for today, we are going to, of course, have to go and do some Pokemon Fire Red Omega. We are going to be having to go and head on over into the Pewter City part of our time, and we do have to go and battle with Brock within this episode, which I am pretty excited about. Hopefully, we can at least get ourselves with the Boulder Badge, and we can keep on moving forward from there. And we could get ourselves some more extra Pokemon along with our journey. I know that for right now, we don't really have like the best of Pokemon so far, but I know that once we start getting some Evos and whatnot, we should at least be somewhat good for right now. Because if you guys haven't seen our team so far, I think right now I have a Butterfree. I think I have Randy, the Rattata. We do have Steph, I think our Shroomish at this time. And then also as well, I think we do also have with our starter that's also still kicking around with us, which that is going to be with the Smoochum, which it is one of my favorites so far within the baby Pokemon. And I really do like with the different type of moves that we've been getting out here so far. But here it is. So here is the exact place that we do have to go and head on over into. And here it is, the Lookout Landing. So let's just go and interact with this. And let's go and talk to one of these fellow people that's out here, which I believe this is going to be with Robbie, I believe, right? So, what excellent nights. Hey, you, where have you been? And there's Robbie, head of the Purah Pad Development. And that was the type of Purah Pad that we went and picked up a little while ago. But don't answer that. Tell me later. For now, you should go and hurry up and go and talk to Purah. She's been a tizzy ever since that you and the princess disappeared. She's in the building with the telescope in the second floor. So go and see her and give her some peace of my mind, will you? Okay, sure. Well, her place really shouldn't be all that too hard to find because it's just right up top from here. Just have to just go and probably have to head all the way up to the very top part of this whole entire house. And maybe that's what she'll probably be at. Because I have a feeling. So let's see. Anything around up here? Let's see. There has to at least be like some sort of like... no, I don't want to go and jump down. I want to see if I can just kind of... see if there's any extra chest up around in this place. Let's look through. Hey, look at that. So there's like a telescope type of thing that's going on around out here. We can kind of see what's happening over there. But I do see that there looks like a shrine. We should probably go and maybe make a check marker or something out here if I am lucky enough. Hold on. Can I go and just do something? Can we just go and place a pin there? There we go. So we'll kind of pin that shrine. I don't know if we can go and head over to there, but it looks like we can. It looks like the door is already fully open to us. Okay. So let's head over here to this door, and it looks like we'll probably make it here. So that hair, those eyes, Doc? Dr. Purah? The swordsman has went and returned. Yes, we have came back. And let's see.
Okay. Now where have you been? Linky, you're not a ghost, are you? Hey. That looks interesting. One step at a time. What exactly happened?
And there's Purah. She looks much older now here in this game. Originally, I think she was like really young, right?
So when you and Princess Zelda go beneath Hyrule Castle, you discover a mysterious mummy which suddenly reanimates. Then Zelda falls into a fissure and vanishes. That must have been when the castle rose and the ruins fell. Then, later, you wake up on a sky island, saved by the arm that was stuck to the mummy. You get the Purah Pad from an unusual creature. And learn that your new arm belonged to someone named Rauru. The Master Sword disappears. You hear the princess's voice and find your way here.
Alright, and that's exactly what all happened from there. So, yeah, that was a nice, good backstory from all that. But then, are you saying that you came from up there? Yes, we have. We had to go through a whole bunch of different trials and stuff, but at least we have already got all of our different abilities so far, but for right now. But the Rauru that you met, I think that was the first thing the King of Hyrule was named. Are they the ones and the same? So much of this doesn't really make any sense, but I'm certain that the mummy that you found at our castle must be related to the upheaval. The castle rising up, the ruins falling down from the sky. The mummy that must be connected to it somehow. And then there's the most important detail of all. You're sure that you heard the princess speak to you? And she gave you a clear message to go and find her? Well, that really truly was the princess, and that means that she's alive. And maybe she's trapped beneath the castle and needs help. And that settles it. I know that you only just returned, Link, but I need you to go and meet up with the search party up at Hyrule Castle, and they've been searching tirelessly for you two. The captain is in charge of the search. His name is Hawes. Work with him and you can find the princess as quickly as you can. I know that mummy may still be lurking somewhere around out here, but which is concerning, but to say the least, but I have more immediate problems to go and deal with right now, but I'm counting on you, Linky. Alright. Well, let's go and see what our next objective is going to be pointing us towards too. But it looks like we got ourselves with a new character though, as for our bios and stuff. Don't really need to go and read through that, but there you go. Over to the Kingdom of Hyrule. Yes, it has already been completed. So now we got ourselves with a crisis at Hyrule Castle. And it looks like where our objective is going to be at for there, it looks like it's just right where that shrine's going to be at. Now, I just want to go and just kind of check and see how much time that I have right now. And I think we're pretty much good for time, just so that we can go and head on into the actual shrine that's going to happen from here. But it looks like we're getting more and more in-depth into the actual place that's going to be happening. And, oh, brother. There's the castle right there. I just have a feeling that there's going to be some crazy type of enemies that are going to be like showing up around out here, which I don't think we could go and probably do any fighting with, just because we may probably not even have any type of good enough strong items to even go and do anything around out here. But there's that shrine, and I'm kind of curious to see what this is going to be all about. I wonder if we're going to get ourselves with any type of new abilities, but I don't think we are going to have any type of other new abilities, are we? Well, we actually do have only like 2 more other ones, but I don't know if we're going to go and have to find them around out here in this type of shrine already, because this just kind of feels like we may probably just get ourselves with like just another one of those light of blessing type of orbs, and then just kind of just use that as something to go and happen later on for another one of those goddess statues. Because I wonder if we can go and head back to that one that's over back at the Temple of Time and see if I can just keep on talking on over to that goddess statue over and over again, and maybe I can at least try to get some heart containers from her. But I think that could only just happen once. But more things I still need to kind of do some more research onto with. But here we are. So where are we at to now? So combat training, the Kenosis Shrine. So there's going to be a lot of combat training here. So it's a good thing that I went and got some of these new weapons along with our journey here, so I can go and put that to the test. Probably should maybe go and kind of eat up a little bit as well too, since we already kind of got some extra things here. Got some extra apples. Just going to kind of get myself all fully healed up there for that. There we go. What the heck? Is this a Zona battle that we have to go and fight with? I think it does. I think I've seen this type of enemy before, unless if he's going to be something new. No, that looks like the same type of enemy that I saw from before. So we just have to just kind of just do some parry attacks and whatnot. So this shrine purifies the ancient evil who have entered here, and heed my instructions. Oh man, here we go. Use the side hop to avoid the enemy attacks, and this will create an opening that we can go and use to strike back. Okay, well we've already kind of used that before. Just have to just go and use the side hopping. Alright, there we go. And just kind of have to just time it out right. There we go. Maybe this is going to probably work a little bit. Oh, I have to hit it from the back part, right? I can't just hit it from there. Do a backflip to avoid the enemy attack and create an opening while using the strike back. Alright. So just have to do this again and time this out properly. Alright, and just wait for him to go for the fight. Oh, what? Hey, man. Come on. There we go. That kind of worked out a little bit. I just have to just kind of remember how to do that strike pose. Come on. Come on, dude. Oh, what the heck? I'm trying to do it. There we go. That works a little bit better. Just have to just kind of flurry rush into this. There we go with the claymore. Perfect. Alright, so now you can go and repel attack if you parry with your shield. But just do it at the right time and strike back with the opening that you created. Alright, so now we just go and ready our shield with the ZL button. Alright. There we go. Alright guys, so now I finally went and taking care of that part with the shield. Kind of had to take a little minute, but I got a little bit injured in the process, but it's all good. Alright, so now we have to go and learn about how charge attacks work. Well, that shouldn't really be all that too difficult, because to do a charge attack, you just kind of have to, well, to go and do a charge attack, you kind of have to just press on the Y button here, and then once you go and do it, then you can just use up most of your stamina just for that to go and get that guy all taken out. But with that being said in mind, with that robot now done, your mastery of these techniques have been earned you the access to go and proceed within, and that is awesome. Got our combat training all finished and done with, and now let's finally get ourselves with that blessing that we can go and finally be able to pick up, and let's go and continue onwards. And that is what is going to be the case over here. Oh, and not only that, but we got ourselves a little bit of a something beforehand. Let's go and pick it up. And with that, we got ourselves with a Zonite sword. Ooh, that actually looks pretty cool. Let's go and see what this is going to be looking like out here. Huh. I think, didn't we already pick up with one of these a little bit a while ago? But it's like a pretty small sword, man. But at least we got it, though. Interesting. But here it is. So who is going to be the person that we're going to be having to go and speak to? So it's still going to be with Rauru out here. Visitor of the Shrine of Light, which is imprisoned with purifies the ancient evil. And yada yada yada. We already know like most of all that stuff anyways. So give me that light of blessing, and that's all that we do need. That's our first of many of them, and we're all fully back, healed up, and ready for more stuff to go and happen with our adventure. But I think it's a pretty good enough time for me to just go and say that we're just going to go and end all with this episode for today. So thank you guys so much for watching our time here in Tears of the Kingdom. I'll see you guys in the next one for when we have to go and head on into our next objective from here. And with that being said in mind, I'll see you guys then. And of course, peace.